Hola, 'tis Alycia. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. We're going to look into the legend of Bigfoot. So, I was doing a reading on an Inquirer, and they brought up this Bigfoot video that all these people saw, and they found out it was a mockumentary. It wasn't real Bigfoot footage. But I thought we need to dig into Bigfoot because what came out in that reading, if you don't want to know, spoiler, was that they're in a type of evolution type process. um, they're changing and it's like they're migrating somewhere else. I don't know. So if there was a hot spot before, they might be moving out of there for whatever reasons. Anyhow, Bigfoot, in case you don't know, is also known as the Sasquatch. I used to call an old coworker that. He actually looked like he looked like one. Okay, Anyhow, it is a legendary creature said to inhabit the forest of California. I think there's sightings elsewhere, but this is my notes. Many have claimed to seen or heard the creature, although its existence has never been proven. And it seems that it does exist from my last reading, but you know what? Let's give it a whirl. Ask again, does Bigfoot even exist, as we call the creature? And again, it's all alleged. Entertainment purposes only. Not fact. My psychic downloads, just that. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. In the past, Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, look at it. It's kind of like, you broke me out of my laboratory. Interesting. I wonder if it's like started out as a cold weather creature and now it's kind of like migrating to warmer environments. So it's a thing that certain people worry about, which is interesting. And I think, yes, definitely, it's for sure. I think this was a creation. So, like, it's like legit, my opinion. It's legit, but I think it left its, like, lab. That's how I'm thinking it is. I think it left its lab. And it's, learning how to adapt and how to figure things out. So very intelligent creature that was created, manufactured somewhere. I think it was manufactured somewhere cold. Maybe it was Antarctica. Who knows? But it was manufactured, and I think it must have broke out or something. And now it's like on the loose. Okay. Never studied too much into Bigfoot. That's just one of those things that just doesn't float my boat. Like me, ghost, haunted places, totally floats my boat. Bigfoot, I'm like, meh. So I don't know what the research is on the Bigfoot. So why haven't people gotten any type of definitive proof that Bigfoot exists? There's always the blurry videos. There's always the blurry pictures, apparently. So people swear they see this creature. I'm sure there's got to be more than one. It can't just be one dude or one Bigfoot, whatever thing. But why don't we have definitive proof of the Bigfoot yet? The people that know that Bigfoot exists, they're not going to say shit, okay? Okay, I know this is going to sound nuts. Is it possible that the Bigfoot has some type of cloaking device or some type of, it lives in a certain band of frequency that makes it difficult to photograph? It's kind of reminding me like if I had like a FLIR camera, I could see it with a FLIR camera. Like it's harder for what technology and eyeballs the regular people have to capture evidence of it. It like lives in a different frequency or something like that. It can get cloaked. So there again, yes, somebody like people who either helped create it or know about it or dug into secret files, they have proof that it exists. All the regular people as peasants, we don't have that. Yeah, all the people around the world, like whoever's been trying to hunt and capture evidence, they keep trying. Four of Swords. It's like futile efforts. They don't have the right technology now. But there are the people who got up close and personal and are like, we have to get out of Dodge. So there's people like eyewitness accounts, which comes through is like, tend to believe those because it's been like, we've been trying to get proof, but we can't. And this thing's like legit and it's scary and it's big. Like it's literally big. Like, it's big and it's powerful. It's fast. It's scary. Like it's not just like some random big bear thingy that's kind of like, rawr. It's like scary ass because it's smart. Okay. Is Bigfoot dangerous? I'm going to tend to say it looks like it could be dangerous because Bigfoot seems to be a smart MFer and he's powerful and he's big. Yeah. Beware. Get away from it. There's that, like, it's holographic or some type of other dimension. Four of Swords. Okay, this is like weird. Okay, so dimension, like he's a dimension hopper, or it, the creatures, the whatever. Dimension hopper goes back and forth between dimensions. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm stealthy. I can like transport, teleport, whatever. He's a hip hopper between spots and spaces. Like if you were going to follow him down the road, you'd never catch him because he can just like, I'm over here now, haha. But he's definitely dangerous, so you wouldn't want to approach. He's like, there's something beyond natural organic material within. It's not, there's added upgrades, add-ons that were done when he was created. We'll just call it a he, I don't know. Look. There's like different modes the guy can turn on, the Bigfoot. He can turn on different modes. He can go in different dimensions. You'd have to make a quick decision because whatever you have, if you were out there hunting the thing, you don't have anything to defend yourself against this. Add luck. Dangerous, dangerous. Just like Jaws. Dangerous. You're not going to be able to win the battle. So if you ever wanted to have a Bigfoot versus somebody, no, you're going to lose. I think he was created. So what was the purpose of creation of Bigfoot? I mean, created in a lab, not by God. But who knows, maybe God was getting crazy. I don't know. They wanted to make a super strong, stealthy Page of Cups in the past. This was like one of their first endeavors. It was almost like we got some new thing we discovered. Let's play with it. This is a big trial and error breeding or a creation process. Is it like a hybrid thing? Like it's mixed with something else? I think it's mixed with something else. And then they made like this super being of Bigfoot. Yeah, is the elusive star of the show. Everybody wants to get a look at it. But it was almost to see like, it feels like a bunch of like little boys who got this new toy and it's like mad scientists and let's see what happens if we do this and we add some of this and then we do some of this and like, oh my gosh, what can we do? And then they like work on this like super being and then, oops, that was too mucho. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's just ask. I don't think so. Is this a creation of God or man? Who's behind this, God or man? Or alien, I don't know. Just to double check myself. before I wreck myself. This is, man's high as a kite and he's creating this shit in his brain. Okay, I'm not going any further with that question. Okay. What is the government's involvement at this point with Bigfoot? What's the relationship between government and Bigfoot? Did I tell you yet to come into the Moon Moth Manor? If you haven't yet, please do. AlyciaWicker.com. Get access to videos like these ahead of time and other ones I can't share on the tube of the U. All right. What is the relationship between the government and Bigfoot? Two hearts that beat as one. Oh, good. You're going to scare all the people. In the past, this was our little creation. Oh my gosh, look and see what we can make. Oh, God. It's like mad scientist Frankenstein. They created a monster, literally. They created something they cannot control. They created something they cannot control. God, what dummies are in charge of doing things? Okay, so they created something they can't control. This thing's out on the loose. What is the goal then of the Bigfoot? What does the Bigfoot want to do? Because apparently it's very smart and figures things out and can teleport and do all sorts of stuff. What is their life purpose? I just want to be one with nature. I want to be so elusive no one can ever get a picture of me. 7 of... Look at that! I know it's a wolf, but... Okay, so in the past it's been sneaky ass, right? It's stealthy and all that jazz. It's like there's a way of like it's planning for the future, and it wants people to know it exists. That species wants people to know it exists, and it also wants people to know it's a bad MFer, so don't mess with it. There's been experiments done on it enough. Like once it, maybe that's why it broke free, but it's almost like we've been messed with enough. We've had enough. We're not doing that anymore. And so at some point we have the 3 of Cups and the Lovers. They would like to live in a peaceful coexistence, apparently, but don't push them to the edge because they will take care of you. They're not afraid of that. It's almost like, let us be. Interesting. So I don't think it's like Harry and the Hendersons. You're not going to make it friends. You're not going to like bring it into your house. If you do, that's kind of dumb. They just want to like live. Let's see. Is there any like connection to aliens? Do the Bigfoots have any interactions, connections, relationships with aliens? In the past, they were working on some type of connection, relationship, whatever you want to call it. I think that got severed. Something happened. Something went wrong here between some alien group and them. I don't know. Oh. Aliens thinking that was like a organic earth creation and did stuff. And Bigfoots didn't take kindly to it. Yeah. So this is like they're not happy with that. That was like they're not happy with that. They took something, aliens, some alien group, I don't know this all the alien groups, but some alien group beamed up some Bigfoot, did some stuff, took something from the Bigfoot, from one of their family members. Maybe it's a family member, maybe they did something, not looking kindly upon them. No. You messed with the wrong people. So they're very leery of the whichever aliens did this. So, just saying. Is there, like, what's the size? Like, is this a, do we got one Bigfoot? Do we have two Bigfoot? Do we have 9 bazillion Bigfoot? How large is this population? What can we know about the population Bigfoot? It's a growing population. So they're still growing, creating their family. They have plans for expansion. So this is like a population that's going to go out and go all over the world. They can teleport. They don't need to ride on boats or planes or whatever. They were being a controlled population before. Their population numbers were being controlled before. That's interesting. Now they're looking to expand. Interesting. The way I'm getting this is like there's maybe like if they all came from one factory or laboratory, some got sent over here on the planet, some got sent over here on the planet, and every once in a while they bump into each other like, oh my gosh, there's more of us? Holy cow. Kind of like when, you know, people meet someone like, oh my gosh, you're from here? Oh, so am I. They're like just organizing and continuing to breed and grow, and it's kind of like this we want to match up, like it's very much like royalty. We want to match up our best with your best, and let's grow super Bigfoot things. This is like, I got this card in that Inquirer reading. There's this transformation process. That makes sense now. There's a transformation process like an evolution, but it's because they met some other distant cousins or whatever on the planet and elsewhere, like somehow bumped into them. I don't know how portals work. I'm not going through those. This is like, yeah, now we're creating new generations, new evolutions of them, their species. Well, this has been interesting, has it not? Who knew? I said I wasn't into Bigfoot, but that's kind of interesting. So, with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Bigfoot reading. Tell me what you know about Bigfoot. I've never seen one. I'm sure as heck, after seeing they're dangerous, I do not want to run into one just like the aliens. Don't, stay away from me. Anyhow, with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.